Megan. Okay, so tip number 2. She said the biggest thing she can do to promote her product is to use her product. She uses it. She said, be a customer of the company you're working for. You know how the buying process works. You know how the cataloging works. You know what the smell, well, she's Scentsy, so you know what the smells are, where we would know what's in the book, how to recommend that for customers when they have questions. We know the answers to those questions. So use your product. Another one is take it with you. You guys, I have booked 3 parties from bringing books with me and having other people see the books that my kids are playing with. One was pretty shameful. I was at a barbecue and I had Nibbles. My daughter had Nibbles with her and I was reading it to the kids. And one of the moms took notice and she's like, what's that book? What are you doing with my kids? And I was like, oh my gosh, I have this cute book. My daughter asked me to read it to them, which she didn't, but whatever. She booked a party and she actually just did $300 in sales last week. So I booked 2 off of Nibbles and then 1 off of Finger Trails book, the garden one, that somebody saw my daughter playing with the gymnastics. I wasn't even paying attention, but she wanted it and I booked her party too. So use the product, bring it with you always. I had one at a play date yesterday, and one of the moms was talking about, oh, I want a touchy-feely book, and I just so happened to have That's Not My Owl, and I showed it to her, and she just emailed me. I can see on my computer right there. She just Facebook messaged me and asked me to book a party. So that would be 4 that I booked just by using the product, you guys. Make sure you're taking it with you, even if you're shameful in how you're promoting it. It's working for me. I think it'll work for you too. It's also an awesome way to stay motivated because you have the books and you're using them, and I think that's really important. Okay, tip number 3 is stay motivated. We talked about Volata. Okay, so I'm sure most of you know what Scentsy is. If you don't, it's a wax burning candle thing. You don't light the candle, it doesn't have a wick, it's just the wax. Anyway, so Scentsy's huge around here, and then Volata I've heard of it, and I've actually got a fondue burner and a knife block set that I bought from the Scentsy Party Girls Day thing my sister invited me to. I bought a butcher block, which is really cool. However, we were talking about Volata because I was buying a Volata product and she gave it to me really cheap, and I asked her, why are you giving me such a great deal? Like, I've never even been your customer. And she said, well, to be honest, Volata's going out of business. And I was like, whoa, what? My sister's obsessed with Volata. What are you talking about? She said they asked her if they could use her patent that she has for burning Scentsy to do Volata. And she said, sure, I'll back you on that, but I'm not doing any of your marketing. It's too much for me. I can't do it. I'll teach you how to do it, but I'm not running it. So she backed them. She taught them how to do it. They started doing direct marketing. They got to a certain point where they were like comfortable, and they were like, well, we got enough people, and now they're going out of business because they don't have enough people, because they stopped. They got comfortable in where they were at and they stopped. And she said that's the worst thing you can do for your business is stop. You need to find ways to stay motivated. If that is, when I hit this amount in sales, or if I get this many recruits, or if I have this many parties in a month, she said have a goal set and have something that you can get from that goal. Whether it's, I want to lay on the lawn under the tree in the shade and read a book for half an hour by myself, make that happen. If it's, I want to go on vacation, or I want to buy a new wardrobe, or whatever it is. If it's, I'm going to get a candy bar and have it at the grocery store, or mine is donuts at the grocery store. She said, set your goals, meet those goals, and then pay the reward. Don't forget to pay yourself off, because that is the most important part. That's the whole reason of meeting the goal, is so that you can have the reward. So stay motivated by putting that carrot in front of you, dangle it in front of you, and then eat the carrot, and then reattach another one. She said a lot of people forget to eat that carrot and they keep going, or they stop because they're never getting rewarded and it's just not worth it. So eat that carrot, and then put another carrot in front of you so that you can continue staying motivated. Okay, I'm going to take a break because I am long-winded, so I'm going to start another video. Come back, comment below what your current goal is, even if it's just that donut at the grocery store. See you in a second.